Yeah, hello everybody. I know I haven't done a video in quite a while. Well, I say quite a while. It's been, what, 10 days? It's quite a while for someone that is supposed to be doing a weekly video. Reason being is purely down to the fact that I didn't go to Slimming World on Friday. Obviously, I mentioned I was travelling away on Thursday for work. For a work event on Friday. I didn't actually get home until nigh on 8 o'clock on Friday night, so I'd missed the class. And I haven't got weighed. There's reasons for that, obviously, which I'm going to go through in this video. The whole point of this video is obviously provide an update. Also, in a slightly different setting. Obviously, I'm in the house, but I'm actually trying to use my new laptop. So, we're going to see how this looks and how this plays out. It might look like a complete and utter pile. Anyway, so the title of this video is why weight loss can be so hard, and I'm experiencing that a little bit at the minute because I'm going to go through obviously reasons why, which is, a lot of them are the normal reasons, as to why people struggle on weight loss and things like that, but I'm doing it myself. I'm struggling a little bit. I was on a real high after the last video. We'd been to the gym, going swimming, and I've just found excuse after excuse after excuse to not go. So last Monday I did my video, and we'd lost £1.5 the week before. Catherine had lost £3. The problem is Catherine went away. She was working. The night away was Monday, I think. So anyway, Monday, Tuesday, I should have went to the gym by myself. I didn't. And that was down to sheer laziness. Also, the anxiety of going by myself crept in anyway. So by the time she's back on Tuesday night, obviously we didn't go on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I was travelling down to Liverpool. We were going to go on Saturday after work, because obviously, as everyone knows, our second job, we work Saturdays until 1 o'clock. We were going to just dive straight out and go and, get a session in. Unfortunately, didn't go. Felt too tired. That excuse. We went out on Saturday night with Catherine's cousin and his wife. So Catherine's family. We just went to a pub, just in about 15-minute drive away from where we live. Went to watch a band. Had a few beers. Those few beers turned into a hell of a hangover. Because on Sunday, we didn't get back till about 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday night. Saturday night, Sunday morning. And that was the worst hangover I've ever had not ever had, but a long time. I could not shake it off all day. And I'm the kind of person that I find there's two different people with hangovers. You get people who are able to just get up and eat through it and power on. I'm not one of those. I'm the kind of person that'll get up and die for the day until about 5 or 6 o'clock. Then I feel like a human being, and then I get the hangover munchies. And I got the hangover munchies quite bad on Sunday. Unfortunately, this is where obviously the whole point of this video comes into it. So yes, spoiled myself over the weekend. Obviously that included going down to Liverpool. So obviously I don't get a chance because of the way I work. I don't work with my team. I work remotely with my team. So I don't get an opportunity to see them very often. And especially on a social gathering. So on Thursday night, because I was staying over, I met up with, my manager, and things like that. And we went for a nice team meal, we went for a pizza. And it wasn't like necessarily bad pizza. It was quite it was like a proper Italian place. It was really fresh and everything like that. But obviously we had beer. had like 4 or 5 pints, and obviously didn't want to go too bad. Obviously, we're at the work event on Friday. But the work event, obviously, they put food on at lunch, and it was all like a buffet. It's all sandwiches, and we obviously had breakfast included in the hotel. And then, obviously, on the way home, I had to get something to eat, obviously, for tea, because obviously I was coming back late, and it just carried into the weekend, and it's carried into this week as well, which is why I've obviously been delayed doing this video, because I know in the back of my head that I'm letting myself down, because I haven't done the exercise. I haven't been into the gym so far this week. I haven't particularly eaten great. I'm finding there's a lot more snacks coming in. I've been better today, and today's Wednesday. But whether or not I'm going to pull it back for Friday is another thing. But we're just going to get on the scales on Friday, take whatever happens, and just live with it. And that's the way we do it in this weight loss journey. But yeah, the title of my video, as you say, obviously, let myself down and things like that, and being bad again. But that's the whole point of it being a journey, and the whole point of it being honest. I don't want to come on here every week and say, "Oh, look, I've lost weight," and eventually it's going to look like, well, hold on, you don't look like you've lost weight. There's bad weeks, and this has been a bad week, which has turned into a bad 10 days. But I know whatever the result is on Friday, I can pull it round and turn it into a positive going into Christmas. Now, I knew that it was going to be tough, especially when it gets to the cold and like when it's dark and stuff like that, and even in terms of the exercise. But I'm determined to make sure that I get back into the gym at least on Saturday, or I'm going to try and go on Friday afternoon when I come back, because obviously on a Thursday I go into the office and stay at my parents' house. So I'm determined to at least try and get 2 gym sessions in before the end of the week. And the end of the week to me is always Sunday. That's just the way I work from a diet point of view. So yeah, I'm determined that I'm not going to completely and utterly spoil myself. And obviously, try and get back onto some sort of an exercise thing with the thing. But yeah, why can dieting be so hard? Because we do it to ourselves. But I also think a lot of it is purely mental, and that was down to my issues last week. Obviously, not going to the gym when Catherine wasn't here. Why didn't I go? I haven't got an answer for that. The only reason I didn't go is purely down to laziness, and being frightened about being there by myself, and I need to get over that, because I do enjoy going, and it gets to this time of year where Catherine works away from home quite a lot, so I'm going to have to go, because I don't want this to be the norm when she's not here. Falling off the horse sort of thing. But yeah, I spoiled myself for the weekend, but at the end of the day, I enjoyed myself. We went for a beer. I don't drink that often. There'll be the very, very rare occasion that me and Catherine will decide to have a drink in the house. Or if I've got a night out plan with my mates, which isn't, I'm 40-year-old, there's a lot of lads who probably watch this video and know themselves that once you get to a certain age and all your mates are married and all getting kids, the nights out start becoming less and less. And that's obviously what happens. But I do enjoy them when they come around. It's the punishing myself with bad food afterwards. But yeah, that's an update. Obviously, I haven't got an update in terms of weight, because obviously I haven't got on my own scales. I don't really trust them as much as Slim & World, so I don't want to get my hopes up or down by thinking, it's not been as bad as I thought. So yeah, I'm going to wait until I get on the scales at the weekend, on Friday night, sorry. And I hope everybody has had a good week. I hope everybody had some good results last week. Please let me know, obviously, as always. down below in the comments. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, because obviously this is a journey. I've been doing this journey since the start of the year. We're still 3.5 stone down. You know, Manjaro did help do that. I'm determined though that there's going to be some good weight loss where I don't need Manjaro. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and let me know down below how you are getting on. And I will speak to everybody in the next video at the weekend. See you later.